I had to do this video. I had to do it because it's actually pretty cringy what's going on. Here we got the prime minister. I'm just setting up the screen. Sorry for that. We have the prime minister of Israel, Bibi Satanyahu. Let's be clear. He's the leader of a foreign nation, meeting with American influencers in our country to talk about how the support of Israel is going down in our nation and how to combat the rise in anti-Semitism. I'll say it again. A leader of a foreign nation in our country meeting with our American influencers, whatever you want to call them. I'm pretty sure these people don't even have real jobs. I have a real job. I'm in law enforcement. I'm recording in my bedroom, in my house. I do this for fun. But these losers, I like to call them losers. These losers legit, their life is based on how many followers they have, subscribers, whatever, the whole thing. But I think people, shout out to my little 120 followers on TikTok. I want you guys to see this, but this is cringy as hell, and this is a problem. And I hope that you guys understand that this is only going to get worse. Let's check it out.
Christian influencers. Okay. You said, we talked about the woke right, and you said, I call it the woke Reich. That's a
Pause. Now he thinks he's a comedian. First he thinks he's the president of the United States, and now he thinks he's a comedian. What's next?
The woke right, because these people, they're not any different from the woke left. I mean, they're insane. They're crazy. But they're actually meeting on some of the things. And what we have to do is we have to secure that part of the base of our support in the United States. That is being challenged systematically. A lot of this is done with money. Money of NGOs, vast. Money of governments, vaster. Okay? We have to fight back. How do we fight back? Our influencers. I think you should also talk to them if you have a chance, to that community.
Pause. He wants the Israeli influencers to collaborate with the American influencers to be influenced to combat this problem for Israel and the United States. How funny is that? The influencers are getting influenced by a foreign leader in our country. This is ridiculous.
They're very important. And secondly, we're going to have to use the tools of battle. The weapons change over time. You can't fight today with swords. That doesn't work very well. Okay, and you can't fight with cavalry. That doesn't work very well. And you have these new things, like drones, things like that. I won't get into that. But we have to fight with the weapons that apply to the battlefields in which we're engaged. And the most important ones are the social media.
Dude. Oh, he wants to be a Gen Zer so bad. It's so funny. So you guys heard it. He's saying that things change over time. Now there's drones. We're not talking about, having armor, any of that. Is through social media. And why? Because most people get their news, get their daily fix on social media. Yeah, he's trying to combat that. So check it out.
And the most important purchase that is going on right now is class TikTok.
Pause. So we saw him go from prime minister of Israel to trying to be the president of the United States to then being a comedian to now being a teacher. He's talking to these grown people like they're a bunch of children. I don't get it.
What's going on right now is class.
And these people, these influencers they're such losers. I don't know if you caught the one girl that goes, she wasn't even confident enough to freaking finish the word followers. But another thing I did notice was that every single person there did say the same thing. They had the same answer. He said the most important purchases, meaning we have to purchase something, we have to pay for something. They all said followers. So are they paying for followers? So you got Bibi Netanyahu paying content creators paying for followers. It's all the same shit. But they're all losers. The first response was followers. Our biggest purchase right now is followers.
Class. TikTok. TikTok. Number one. And I hope it goes through because it's.
He's talking about the possible purchase by Larry Ellison. Look into him, guys. Larry Ellison is going to pretty soon be the biggest stockholder or investor in TikTok. And guess what? Censorship will be right back. This has been the plan the whole time. That TikTok ban wasn't about China. It wasn't about any of that. You guys got to do your own research, but you got to dig in because they're essentially going to control what we're going to be the next UK. Check this out.
It can be consequential. And the other one, what's the other one? That's most important.
X.
X.
Oh,
Exactly.
cesspool.
Very good.
Sorry. Then you have the girl who wasn't confident, on the first video, or the first question rather, to answer the question. She's the one that said fuck, wouldn't even finish the followers. He says that the next big purchase should be X. And it kind of appears that she's the one that's recording the video. But she says, cesspool. These guys are losers. Let's listen.
So we have to talk to Elon. He's not an enemy. He's a friend. We should talk to him. Now, if we can get those two things, we get a lot. And I could go on other things, but that's not the point right now. We have to fight the fight, okay? To give direction to the Jewish people and give direction to our non-Jewish friends, or those who could be our Jewish our friends. Are we Christian?
So I guess my question for everybody is that our fight? Is reducing the temperature between Americans and the Israeli government, because let's not conflate the two. People want to throw out the anti-Semitic word for everything. Everybody that I know, Jew or not Jew, they don't hate the Jewish people. What they do hate is the Israeli government and the chokehold that they have on our country. So my question is, like he said we have to fight. Is that our fight? Is it our fight? Just, you're being warned. You're going to have all these content creators not pushing. Actually, let me show this video of this weirdo that I found online as well. This is what they want for us. This guy, I don't even have words for this guy, but let me just show this video before I cut it off. I've been on here too long, but look at this buffoon. I don't even know what to call him. Look at him.
Our Israel, I wouldn't even provide matching socks to Gaza, but here's all the aid that y'all claim doesn't exist. Now walk with me. I'm here in Gaza, and all I see is food, water, and opportunity. But instead of Hamas distributing the ramen noodles, they're eating it all, and that's why their leaders are on Ozempic. The United Nations brings the food here to look like they're actually doing something productive, but they never finish the job, just like your ex. Now this food is sitting here collecting flies, but y'all want to blame Israel. Then you have Egypt, who built the wall of Donald Trump's dreams, keeping the Palestinians here, but y'all don't say anything to them. Why don't you call on any of the nations of Islam to distribute the food to Palestinians? Mind you, there is petroleum right there. Energy, Gaza got the energy, Gaza got the terrorists wasting all the energy.
Guys, that's who they're paying. Actually, let's go back on his page. I'm actually intrigued to see how many followers he has. Let's see. He has 563,000 followers, and this is the rhetoric.
If I were Israel, I wouldn't even
that he's putting out there. But I feel like the American people, especially like millennials and Gen Zers, I think that they're smarter than what Bibi Netanyahu has to offer. Let's read the comments. I understand that money is good, but how do you look at yourself in the mirror? People are dying, and you're not, and you're out there being funny. Okay, this one I liked. How much is Israel paying you to say this? Well, we know that I think they were getting, it was disclosed, I think 2 days ago, that content creators were getting paid up to $7,000 a post. Yeah, like I said, they don't have a real job. You sold your soul to the devil, broski. What a clown. Unbelievable. How does it feel being a sponsored genocide propagandist? These are people commenting on this video. Your life is so miserable, and I think you know it. Sold your soul for some coin, just like the rest of them. Jesus Christ, dude. Hope you enjoy hell. This is peak cringe. I fell out when I saw this one. This is like legit. This is top tier cringe. How much did Netanyahu pay you to do this? We've all seen the video, and now he's planning on paying influencers to help change the narrative. So how much money did you get for this? See, 4 days ago. You are not in Gaza, you clown. You're in Tel Aviv. There's a butt of difference. Who is keeping that food and not getting it to Gaza? Santa Claus? There we go. This is the big one right here. Ding, 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 ding. Israel offers 7K to influencers for doing this. Imagine selling your soul and ruining your career if he had one. I don't know if this guy even had one. He looks retarded. As if this could be called a career. I gotta like this because I took the words out of my mouth. For $7,000. So pathetic. Nobody believes in you anymore. You don't even know how to make effective propaganda. The only thing you're able to do very well are spreading rumors, spreading hate and killing innocents. And believe me, are not two great things to do. Someone should have told you. Lying to your followers is crazy. Yes. But this is what Bibi Netanyahu, or as I like to call him, and a lot of people like to call him Satanyahu. This is what he's doing. They're paying these influencers. What a shitty human being. You're a clown of the worst kind. Anyway, you guys could check out that video on his page. His name is Xavier. I don't even know. He's got a long last name. But guys, start doing your own research. Look into Larry Ellison, who's going to be trying to acquire TikTok, and look into the influencers being paid. The fact that we have a leader of a foreign nation in our country meeting with influencers, everybody's little antenna should be going up. But love you. Bye.